Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1155 of Connecting the Thoughts. Code for today is a different life is just a decision away. A different life is just one decision away. So, yes, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about taking decisions, we're talking about manifesting a different life and how we can work around those things. So, if this has been, will be of value to you, if you think this can be of value to a friend, then ask them to join in, tag them in as I share with you the showreel. Welcome back to the conversation. And quote for today is a different life is one decision away. Yes, it is just one decision away. And who have we got here? Srinivas, welcome to the conversation. So we are talking about making that decision to have a different life. We're talking about, is a different life even possible, because some of you will be like, okay, what do you mean by a different life is just one decision away? Well, it's about deciding that yes, I would like to do things differently. Sometimes we get so tangled in the how it's going to happen that we are not able to make that decision. We're waiting for everything to be perfect, we're waiting for things to come together, we're waiting for people to give us permission to live our life differently. Where we Yes, I do agree, we live in a society, we live in a community, we're social animals. So therefore it is important for us to work with the people that we are living with, and we cannot really like break free and do whatever we want. Yes, I know there are such people who have situations where it can be a little tough to make that decision and then have a different lifestyle. However, what I'm saying is start small. Start small. Start small with making those changes. If you've always had that lifestyle where the entire day is busy, you are busy serving others, you are busy with your commitments, your responsibilities, then the decision to have a different life could just start with waking up half an hour early, so that you have half an hour early in the day for yourself, and that then becomes your time for you. And then you feel like you've started your day with an investment in yourself, and then that definitely shifts the way you begin to see and do things. Think about it. Every time that you want to do something differently, you are always making excuses. I'm just going to be very blunt over here. You're making excuses that no, I can't do this because, well, figure a way out. Figure a way out. Think about it. Think about what needs to get done. Think about um, what are some things that you can do. Baby steps. Start small. I would like to lose weight, but I can't because it's hereditary. I can't because of my age. I can't because of my metabolic rate. I can't because this is how I cook and this is the food that is available to me. Start small. Quit one thing that you probably use regularly. Stop having sugar in your tea. Stop having, I don't know, start going for a walk. What I'm saying is start small. Make that decision. It's just that you need to make that decision. It's when you don't make the decision, you're sitting on the fence. You're sitting on the fence and playing the game of life. You're saying, yeah, I would love to have that life, which is on the field where the people are running, where they're scoring their goals, like literally where people are in the field and scoring their goals. But no, I'm just going to sit on the fence and I'm not going to make a decision. I'm just going to sit on the fence and say how amazing it is when you can play on the field and you can score a goal. But I'm not going to do that, because if I make a decision to jump into the field, that means I have to run with the ball and make that score, right? So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is, because it would be less hurtful, or actually it is more painful to be sitting on the fence, but it's also more convenient. So I'm just going to sit on the fence and complain about how all those people on the field are lucky, or how they have support from their team, how they're going to be whoever, whatever. But who am I going to be? I'm going to sit on the fence and complain about everything else. So I might be really sounding rude and harsh to some of you out there, and you must be saying things like, "You don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know the story of my life." I don't need to. I don't need to know the story of your life. You need to know the story of your life, and you also need to know that you are writing the story of your life. I trust that. I trust that you have the capacity to write a better story. I trust that you have the tools within you. You have the tools within you to make a tiny, 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 tiny little tweak. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to make that decision, to make that tiny tweak. Thank you, Srinivas, for your input. Sorry, I was just going on about this. Srinivas says, "Don't believe your beliefs, at least all your beliefs." Exactly. And he adds to say, "One belief can be the block for that thought that changes your mind." Exactly. One belief. When you're sitting on that fence and not making a decision, you're sitting with that one belief that says, I can't jump off the fence and join the people on the field because whatever it might be, whatever, fill in the blanks, whatever might be your reason, because I don't have the right education, because I'm not at the right age, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm inexperienced, I've had losses before, who's going to believe me? Am I good enough? So many beliefs that could be there, and that might be the block for that one thought that changes your life. So let go of those beliefs for a moment, for just that moment, and take that leap of faith, even if that leap of faith means just jumping off that fence and getting onto the ground and scoring the goal. Because once you get onto the field, people, the right resources will show up for you. They will, because that's how it is. You are made for success. So the right resources will show up for you, the right mentors will show up for you, the right coach will show up for you, the right team will show up for you, and then those with who you are sitting on the fence wallowing and just kind of being the victim that you were sitting on that fence, those people will suddenly disappear because you're no longer sitting with them. You're no longer a sitting duck on the fence saying, I can't do this because. And everything will definitely shift for you because you're on the field. Then you're not on the fence, you're on the field. You're running with the ball, you're making a goal, you're playing with players who are just as full of energy as you are, and they are striving for success too. So make that shift, make that one decision, because a different life is definitely just one decision away. A different life is just one decision away. The question I ask you is, are you going to make that decision for yourself today? Because you don't know how much of life is left within you. You don't know how long you've been given. That's the beauty of life, isn't it? You don't know whether you have a day, you don't know if you have 50 years, you don't know if you have half an hour. You don't know. I mean, you don't know when you're running out of life. So do this for yourself today, because the worst thing is to have dreams unfulfilled. The worst thing is to have goals that you so badly wanted to aim for, but you haven't, just because you were afraid to take that decision to change your life and have a different life. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the courage to just take that leap of faith, to jump, to make that decision, to make that one decision that will lead towards a different life. And one thing that I'm so happy to announce is I am finally having episode 2 of recitals. I had spoken of this a few days ago as well. And who am I featuring as my poet? Who am I featuring as my speaker on that day is Cindy Martin. Cindy Martin is a warrior woman. I call her the warrior woman. She has beaten cancer not once, not twice, but three times already. She is going through a journey also, even as I speak. And I'm inviting her on board, and she's going to read a poem that she had written. It's called The Merry-Go-Round, and we are going to have the recital on June 30th. Soon after I complete my live for the day, we're going to have that recital. I am super, super excited about it. We had discussed this when I did episode one of recitals with Gopalan, and yet due to her health issues we weren't able to have that live, but now is the time. And I said, Cindy, I've decided to have you as my second speaker, and I will only be sharing your poem as the second one. And so we said yes, we waited, and then now's the time, and we are going to have recitals with Cindy Martin on the 30th of June at 3 p.m. UAE time. That would be 4:30 in India and 7 p.m. in Singapore. And super, super excited to be hosting her. And let's see how beautifully she reads out the poem, The Merry-Go-Round. And I would love for you to join and to listen in and to see how this warrior woman brings together the beauty of words and her wisdom, innate wisdom. So, thank you for listening in. If this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am, I am, I am sure. Nah, I am, I am excellent. Ah, I'm taking it from you, Srinivas. I am excellent. Yes. I am excellent in comments. If this has been of value to you, and tag a friend who needs to receive this message, someone that you know is probably sitting on that fence for a long, long time. Tag a friend, share the video, go to the YouTube channel and share the video from there. And until tomorrow, I am confident. I like that. I am confident in comments. I am excellent. Whatever you feel like today, whatever you feel like deciding to be today, write that in comments. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.